In a Tidal Wave of Mystery is the debut studio album of American indie pop duo Capital Cities, released on June 4, 2013, under Capitol Records. Background and production: Ryan Merchant and Spoo Simonian worked as jingle writers for various companies before meeting on Craigslist and deciding to form Capital Cities. The pair then wrote Safe and Sound, and began working on their debut album. The title In a Tidal Wave of Mystery originates from a lyric in the third verse of Safe and Sound. Merchant and Simonian wrote, composed, produced and mixed the entirety of the album, with the exception of Lazy Lies, produced by Simon Mills. Outkast member Andra Copyright 3000, vocalist Shimika Seacrest and NPR's Frank Tevez are featured on the song Farrah Fawcett Hair, while vocalist Sozy is featured on Chasing You. Release: the album's cover artwork was designed by Brazilian artist Joe Paundolero Fonte. In a Tidal Wave of Mystery was released on June 4, 2013 by Capitol Records and was the first Capitol Records album to be distributed by Universal Music Group, following the breakup of Capitol's previous distributor EMI. It debuted at number 66 on the United States Billboard 200 Albums chart. Singles: the album's lead single Safe and Sound was released digitally on January 6, 2011. Capitol Records serviced the single to United States modern rock radio over a year later on November 27, 2012, and it topped the Billboard Alternative Songs chart. It subsequently became the duo's breakout hit, peaking at number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and reaching the top 10 of numerous mainstream charts internationally. Kangaroo Court was issued as the second single on June 7, 2013 and impacted U.S. modern rock radio on August 6, 2013. I Sold My Bed, But Not My Stereo was released digitally in select territories on November 11, 2013 as the third overall single from the album. 1 Minute More, originally released as a standalone single on April 14, 2011, was later included on the deluxe edition of In a Tidal Wave of Mystery and re-released as the album's fourth single on March 25, 2014. Critical reception: Matt Coller of AllMusic wrote a positive review of In a Tidal Wave of Mystery, describing it as an infectious mix of synth-heavy dance pop, and drawing comparisons to American rock group Management and Italian musician Giorgio Moroder. Chloe Ravat of Jive wrote that Merchant and Simonian's jingle writing skills have been successfully transferred to their debut LP, opining that, they are damn sure on how to write a good electro-pop song. Ravat, however, felt that its tracks, while good, did not contain enough individuality in them to distinguish one from the others or stop each blurring into the next, ultimately describing the album as a whole as good background listening for a lazy summer's day spent on a picnic blanket, but a little too late in the year. Chuck Arnold of People wrote, with its buoyant synth-pop sheen, Safe and Sound, the hit single that opens this disc, is bound to be one of the songs of summer. And this new duo keep the hooks coming on tracks like I Sold My Bed But Not My Stereo. Track listing: all songs written and produced by Ryan Merchant and Spoo Simonian, except where noted. Personnel: credits for In a Tidal Wave of Mystery adapted from album liner notes. Capital Cities: Ryan Merchant Mixing, production, songwriting, vocals, Spoo Simonian Mixing, production, songwriting, vocals, additional personnel, charts, certifications, references.